Alrighty, it looks like we are recording, so I'm going to cover up my little picture down here so I can't see my face. Not that I'm ashamed of it, but the light from the screen. Today is April 5th, 2017. It is my day 328, and I'm wearing this really funky hat. I wanted a hat to wear outside, and I got to figure out a way to keep it on my head, but I've got bobby pins. I'm going to experiment later, but just want a hat for like when I do yard work and everything else. And, it's one of those things, as I said something the other day about the sweatpants moms that are on my block, um, I don't know. I feel like in some ways I'm being due newly do newly minted trans women, are they hyper feminine? You know what I mean? Like I know that as part of the transitioning process, I had been told that you go through sort of a really hyper condensed puberty, and it was an FTM that told me that, Daniel, bless his heart. He's like, yeah, when I transitioned, I had to get a weight set, and I started working on a motorcycle, and he said I had to do all these things that are like stereotypical, young men, whatever. And I'm wondering if, as for MTFs, is it the reverse? Like, I don't know. I had to get my nails. I don't know. I got nothing. But is it that sense of style, or what? Like, for example, okay, at lunch I'm gonna go out and put on my hat and get on my sunglasses and probably wear an old, like what I would consider to be my house skirt that I get crud all over and everything, and cut the grass. Now, once upon a time, I would put on an old t-shirt and an old pair of shorts and cut the grass. And so, the sweatpant moms across the street, put on an old shirt and a shorts and cut the grass. And so by me putting on my hat and the skirt, am I trying to be too feminine? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. At the same time, when I go grocery shopping, I wear skirts all the time, so it's like I feel like I'm in the minority anyway, and it would be an interesting study, um, just about, and I'm gonna say feminism, and I'm not sure if that's the right way, but like, in the workplace, um, I know my company, like 15 years ago, 20 years ago, usually management women would have to wear a skirt and a blouse. The guys would have to wear a nice pair of slacks and a tie, a shirt and a tie and a jacket. And over the course of the last 20 years, that's changed. And so, as part of rebellion, um, guys and girls wear jeans and a comfortable shirt. And so, the women in my office, all wear jeans and like a t-shirt or something. It's like they're casual. So I felt like when I wear a skirt, which again I wear all the time, I don't wear anything but skirts. Am I overshooting that feminine goal? I mean, I'm not doing it necessarily to draw attention to myself. It's just that's the way I feel most comfortable, and in my own mind. I don't know when I came up with it, but it was probably like 4 months before I went full time. I just made an announcement one day to the world. I think my daughter was there. I was like, you know what? When I go full time, I am wearing nothing but skirts. I am not wearing shorts. I'm not wearing pants. I'm not wearing slacks. And so it's one of those things. Again, it makes me wonder if, as a newly transitioned FTM or MTF, excuse me, if that's true or not. And and I don't necessarily make a negative statement. It's like with the sweatpants moms across the way, they don't even try. I mean, for lack of a better word, and who in the hell am I to judge, right? I'm a crazy old cat lady, and I can't get my shit together and everything else. But I just had to laugh. Like I said, you always see them smoking, and they're hairless, unkempt, and who the hell am I to judge someone else how they dress? I mean, really, get a life, right? To each their own. So, day 328. Again, this is a vlog. Let me check my time. A blog. It's been a whole day since I made a video, so life must be returning back to normal. Which I will say it has. I have accepted my lot as being what I need to do to get surgery. So I'm not going to sit here and complain about. I'm just going to leave it alone and just say I have been exercising. As of today, I am 12% to my goal of 220 pounds. I still weigh way too much to have surgery, but there is progress. And compared to this day last week, I'm 5 pounds lighter. And so if I can maintain that over time, and I'm consistently 5 pounds lighter than I was a week before, then at some point in the fall, I will hit 220, and I will be able to then go to the next step. I will have reached a plateau that's the maintain your weight and get on the books, do the predetermination, and have surgery. So maybe, if I'm lucky, by the end of the year, if not early 2018, which sucks ass on one hand. On the other hand, it's April. It's the 4th April, and 6 months is not that bad compared to not happening. I just have to be persistent, and had a very interesting conversation with my mom the other day, and I could tell I was pissing her off because I was kind of flippant, like, well, I'm just going to kill myself if I can't reach this. And, it's like, I understand as a parent, you don't want to hear your child say that. On the other hand, we have to express how we feel. We have to vent. How many times do you read or hear, someone hurts themselves or going to kill themselves, and like, oh, nobody knew how unhappy they were. Nobody knew. You seemed like a nice kid, And so by communicating, it gets it out in the open, and I think it helps to say, what, and what I kept on saying was, I said, it sucks ass. It sucks. And my mom was like, well, what even sucks more ass is you complaining or whatever. And it rubbed the shit back in my face. And I was like, but, let me vent it. Let me vent it. And the best thing you can say to me is, bummer. I feel your pain. There's been some things in my life that didn't exactly go the way I wanted it to, when I wanted it to, but I have faith in you. You're a strong person. I believe in you, and you have everything. You have my full confidence and support. If there's anything I can do, please let me know. I'm here to support you, and that's, hey, how hard is that, but it's very, very easy to give a cliche, every dog has their day, and keep on trying and keep on trucking, and what I would call cliches, bumper sticker slogans, memes. At some point you have to just admit to me, yes, it sucks. And then where do you go from there? Are you going to sit there and go, it sucks, it sucks, it sucks? No. You're going to get up and do something about it. And so I take it in stride, literally, when I'm on the treadmill, and I'm at that about 25 minutes on the treadmill, and I'm doing 3 miles per hour, and I'm starting to go, okay, this is getting tired, and I'm like, this is where the rubber meets the road, as it were. This is where, if you are serious, if I am serious, if we are serious, team, me and you, if we are serious, then we will see it through. We will be on the treadmill. We will, for me, it's weight. The movie Three Amigos, Lucky Day is like, El Guapo. For some, reading is their El Guapo. For some, doing this is their El Guapo. But for us, we have the real El Guapo, and he's coming to kill us. For me, it's weight. For you, it might be something else. Someone else who had posted, they're going to the same surgeon that I'm going to, but had an issue where they didn't have the insurance. That's their El Guapo. Okay. For me, I'm fat, so I have to work. I have to lose weight. I have to exercise. I have to get off my ass and do something about it. Complaining is not going to get me to where I'm going to go. It's just going to be a pity party, although estrogen and depression will bring that, adds another seat to the pity party table. But again, like, take the other person, and by no means am I trying to tell them what to do or someone in that situation, but if the insurance won't cover it, do you get another job? Do you look for another insurance company? Do you, my company is very, very trans friendly and very, very cool. Maybe you have to do something you're not accustomed to. The course that we set in life is very, very malleable. I'll give you an example here. Excuse my... I'm working out a lot, so I'm kind of keeping my stuff here. I'm going to have to undo this. Okay. There is a good example. Oh. I don't know if you can see that or not. Can you see? Okay. This is my degree from the University of Florida. Okay. I've not looked at it in a while. All right. I have... Does it even say what I have a degree in? Really? Nothing? Okay. Well, darn it. For a $30,000 piece of paper. Well, there goes my example. Okay. I have a degree in geology. Okay. Geology of all things. And I end up working with computers. It's... what I was driving at is the changes that we have to make. It may not be convenient. I've heard some folks complain about, and I'm going to cover this back up, complain about their job or their family. You can't really change your family like you can your job, but I guess it comes down to what changes are we going to make? We take ownership for our problems. What changes are we going to make? In the case of me, exercise. And if that's not enough, exercise some more and realize that there is a limit. Could I do a crash diet? Probably. And lose an extraordinary amount of weight. And that'll get me to my goal, but it's not very healthy and it's not very realistic. So I have to accept the fact that, yes, if I work my butt off, literally, eventually I will get there. For a person who might not have the insurance, what changes will they make in their employment or looking for insurance to do it? Someone who may not have the right job or make enough money to have the surgery. Again, what changes are you going to make, and what changes am I going to make in my life? And it's not easy. It's not easy. It almost is on the verge of impossible. And I'm trying to think about anything else. There are limitations. Let me check my time. I'm almost out of time. All right. Well, to be continued, but good luck and do your best. All right. Bye.